All right.
Fair
That was a
warning.
little extra. Oh.
This is gonna be weirder than usual.
Oh,
Can't be
hold on.
helped. You called me. So here I am.
This isn't really a horror game, but I'm gonna turn off the light.
I know I shut you out sometimes. I'm always glad to hear from you. It's just that I get my hopes up. So many times it's led to nothing. I found nothing. It's like we live in a room, and there's a poster on the wall. We stare at it and we think that's the whole world. The room and the poster. The picture's something
Hi,
nice.
sweetie.
A landscape, a famous person. Like in that movie, what is it called? The prison movie. The room's a cell, and the picture, it's different for each of us. It can be beautiful or terrible, but we're all transfixed. But it's all a lie. Something to distract us from the truth. They're lying to us. We're lying to ourselves. The room's not the world. The world is much bigger and much stranger. There's a hole hidden behind that poster that leads to the real world.
Alright, looks like
We all
my
feel
computer can't
safe
handle
in
some
that
of what's
room.
going on. I'm gonna turn off the ray tracing probably.
But sometimes something crawls out from behind the poster. And the ones that see it happen freak out and try to forget what they saw. I'm here. Why
This
did
is
you
so
bring
bad.
me here?
This is so bad. Oh my god. Alright, let's start off by turning off ray tracing. Nope, I just want it to be off.
Hello?
That fixed every
Anyone
issue.
here?
Can I just walk? I don't want to run. Can I just... Hold on. How do I toggle just walking? Toggle walk. /. Prohibited items reminder. Reminder, certain objects are not allowed inside the Bureau. Recent incidents have necessitated an issued reminder on prohibited materials. Unauthorized weapons, pagers, laptops, smartwatches, smartphones, smart gaming devices, anything smart, and number 2 pencils, as well as any object considered iconic representations of an archetypical concept. For example, rubber ducks or ketchup bottles. All material under Bureau investigation is to be brought in through the private entrances. If you see any lobby personnel in breach of these policies, please notify your supervisor immediately. I just read it. It's not unread anymore. Internal lockdown in effect, building lockdown in effect, multiple containment breaches detected, multiple building shifts detected, head of research override, HRA protocol activated. Alright, there's a lot. This place is not apparently seeing a good day. How did I get in from the front door if the building is in lockdown? Alright, if the building's unlocked now, how do I get in through the front door? Why is every door open before I get to it?
This seal. I saw it a long time ago. I keep seeing it in my dreams.
Bureau and Expenditure Summary, Executive Order Q2, Staffing Surveillance Redacted, Data Center Initiative Construction Redacted. Minor, office equipment. Okay, this is expensive. This is what people they purchased using. Office equipment, janitorial cost redacted, mold removal, HQ livability cost. For some breakdown spreadsheet, see page 5 for 5-year comparison chart. Air tube system. Those cameras are being used. Not only that, but that one looks like it's following me. It is following me. Someone's using the cameras. Seek shelter. Head of Research, Dr. Casper Darling. This guy's back is still turned. What does it say? Our Bureau at work. Director, Zachariah Trench. Every door opens before I get to it. It's a little weird. It's not like there's anything of note in the restroom.
Federal Bureau of Control. All these years I've been looking for them, and they were hiding in plain sight.
Crouch, 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 crouch. Is evade? Oh, doesn't seem like a thing I'm using quite yet. Not that I don't even think the glass is unbroken, so not like I could have even crouched to get inside of there anyways. Security order. A shark and his, although secure, permission to following basic protocol, shoot to kill. Good luck. Uh-oh. Shark and his what? Dude, some serious shit must have gone down. R4 reports reminder. Hello! As you all should know by now, the R4 reports are due by the end of this week. We're still waiting on them for a number of people. If you need an extension, please request form R4.E from your supervisor. If you think you're exempt from filing an R4, then you'll need to get written permission from your department chief saying so. Remember, R4s are mandatory under Section 75.2 of the Employee Manual. If your R4 requires interdepartmental claims, then please contact the appropriate department head, Dr. Darling, Miss Marshall, Mr. Salvador, or Mr. Kirkland, as needed. They'll be busy on Thursday in their annual policy review, so please schedule accordingly. Best, your admin team. Do I have a flashlight? No. It's dark. What the fuck was that? I'm hearing voices all of a sudden. Oh, hey.
Hello? Hey, excuse me.
Is this gonna be bad?
There you are. You are here about the job.
Aye.
Janitor's assistant.
No.
You need to go to the interview. Go that way to the elevator.
Thanks. Elevator that way. Got it.
Very good. I'm Ahti, the janitor, by the way. You'll work for me. You can say I sent you. If they don't hire you, then you har no helvet. There be work for the axe. Take them behind the sauna, jumalauta.
I've done enough night shift loner jobs to know it makes us come off weird. Ahti the janitor is a friendly face in my book.
Better than somebody with no face at all. Think about it. No face.
But that said, I know what you're thinking. If there's an axe murderer around, that's him.
Yeah, I was definitely thinking that. Alright, so there's the elevator I need to use. The question remains, why is every door opening before I get to them? Dr. Casper Darling, head of research. I already looked at that sign. Why do they got multiple paintings of the same people? Is the guy who's working the cameras opening all of these doors? Wait, what the fuck? Wait, this can't be right. Wait. Wait, what the fuck? It's identical. Except for there's an elevator now. Oh, wait. Wait, I can't even go back? No. The weird shit's already starting. Oh, fuck. I wasn't... Oh, fuck, dude. Hello. Hi, Joe. I've been streaming for a few hours. I just started this game. I started out streaming Legends of Runeterra. Then I started doing, then I played a little bit of League. Then now I'm playing Control. Holy fuck, dude. The weird shit's already started. Max, I don't know if you noticed this when you played through this game, dude. But when I came through this hallway, through this janitor, it's identical, but if you can't go back. The weird shit already started, dude. I'm gonna go back down the stairs. I'm gonna see if there's anything down here. It's all the same. Oh, that's new. That's new. Visitor evaluations. How to handle the unscheduled visitors entering the lobby. Start with the following. Welcome to the Federal Bureau of Control, established in 1964 as part of an effort to strengthen government relations. We are proud to serve the United States and her people as we strive for transparency and excellence in all aspects of our esteemed nation's infrastructure. If they do not leave, then ask them these questions. Are you here to see someone? Are you here from New York City or are you from New York City or just visiting? How'd you find this place? If their answers are sufficiently harmless, explain that this is a secure federal office and that they'll need to leave. If their answers seem redacted, escort them to the private room. There, perform the gunner's psychological assessment. If their responses are within the acceptable range of deviance, see the providing score sheet, then redacted immediately. Remember, there's no such thing as too suspicious. Interesting. Something definitely fucky happened. Alright, let's finally go in this elevator.
The cell and the poster. I was 11 years old the first time I saw behind the poster. They told me I imagined it. I've been trying to pull it down ever since.
Why
Will
would
you help?
want to pull down the poster? Based on your analogy, pulling down the poster could end the world. Starring Courtney Hope. I'm so ready. Alan Wake was actually a pretty phenomenal game, so to play a game similar. Yes, I should turn off the Steam overlay. How do I turn off the Steam overlay? I'm here and ready for the aesthetic, to be honest. This game's been in my purview since like months before it came out, but I wasn't about to go anywhere near the shift tab, and there
Did
should
I
be an
lose you
option
there for
in
a
there.
moment? You know what's on my mind. My baby brother, Dylan. 17 years since the men of this bureau took him.
My stream is going fucking buck wild. Nope, cancel. How do I enable the Steam overlay while in game? Okay, so unmapped area. What's going on? Oh, I must have accidentally pressed the map button. There's the head of bureau again. And what is this? I think I turned off. Yeah, the overlay is glitching the fuck out, dude. All right. Oldest house discovered August 4th, 1964. Oh, that's the front of the building, I think. Director's office is this way. Looks like I might need a key card to get in that one. The doors keep opening automatically. I think somebody who's watching the cameras is opening the doors for me. That's the same shit I read on the screens downstairs. Approved terminology reminder. Reminder. Drafting any public-facing material. While pending any notifications of death related to the Willow AWE, please adhere to the following guidelines. Words, phrases to use in the service of her country. Regret, proud, pride will be remembered. Words, phrases to avoid. Just the name, the title, Alaska. Scissors, blood, bleed, loss, apologies, sorry. Okay. Why did that coffee pot fly? I don't even think I brushed up against it. Yeah, that building didn't have many outward-facing windows. That's one of my concerns. Jesse's aura? What do you mean by her aura? Joe, are you spoiling things in the chat for me? Barbara, I am not to be disturbed. Cancel all my appointments for the day. For the rest of the week. I can't trust them, Barbara. Not a single one. Trench. Isn't Trench the director?
Shit. Shit. You want me to pick it up?
Oh,
the murder
fuck.
weapon?
The dude's dead.
Really?
Hey, who's she talking to? You want me to pick it up? Who was she just talking to?
poster.
Objects of power can cause or be results of AWE's altered world events, intrusions upon the perceived reality. Now, the service weapon is, of course, a prime example of an OOP, a very powerful one. Ingrained in the Bureau's DNA, a key component in our prime candidate program. Come out of that Russian roulette a winner and you're it.
Look at this place.
To be the chosen one.
Where am I?
So I'm basically now in a job interview to be the director. Cool. Was it? Oh, this is so cool, dude. I'm here for this aesthetic. Ooh, I just barely made that. Some of the animations are kind of wonky, I'm not gonna lie. Hey, it's the darkness. I don't know if that's related very much at all. Wait, do I have to fight him? Oh, apparently it's not even much of a fight.
The same gun.
Choose to be chosen. The gun looks kind of boss, so.
Okay. Now I have a gun.
Oh my god, 1 for 3. Oh my god, my aim! She punches harder than she shoots. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh, hello. Oh my god, I can't hit for shit. I punch stronger than a fucking gun shoots. Lap. Lap. What's that? What's all this? Enemies drop health elements when damaged. Collect health elements to restore your health. We wield the gun, you. The board points you. Congratulations, Instructor. Oh my god, that's creepy, dude. So now, am I now the chief?
An attack. Duty as director. Keep the Bureau safe.
Did you hear that?
So am I now the director of the Bureau of Control?
It's the dead man. Right after the pyramid spoke to me, and it was just noise, and I understood every word.
This dude does seem
This
suddenly
gun's
not dead.
alive. You know what? I'm happy. Happy to be here.
Alright, let's tweak the sensitivity down a little bit.
Things have quieted down outside. Would it safe to go?
Oh, fuck me, dude! She said things have quieted down outside, and this is what I come out to.
This happen. You can't let this happen. You can't let this happen.
Is that live action?
You can't let this happen. You can't let this happen. You can't let this happen.
Not
You
big.
can't let this happen.
Not big on mixing live action. I think that's just really good
stopped it.
animation.
You. Oh, thank you. That was horror.
Oh.
Get the fuck away!
Director Trench, photograph. So much is expected from the director. The responsibility, the privilege. Zachariah Trench. Wait, I thought I was the new director. Why can I still not go in that room? It says proceed further into the bureau. I feel like going this way is the opposite of proceeding further. Wait, no, because this area is different all of a sudden. Where did I come up through on the elevator? This isn't where.
That's the dead man. Okay.
I cannot shoot for shit. Kind of unfortunate there's no crouch button. I can't crouch behind objects. New loadout. I got a new equipment. It's completely different. The building's like shifting. Service weapon. Containment procedure. No unique procedures required. The object's form is variable. When bound, the object allows parliamentarians to redacted. This object must only be bound by individuals seeking the role of redacted. The object will determine whether redacted. If rejected, the applicant is terminated. This process is dictated by the redacted, though their criteria is unknown. Background. The object was discovered inside the oldest house, in the room that is now used as the director's office. The popular hypothesis, redacted, many forms throughout history, redacted, Mjolnir, Excalibur, Varanastra, all weapons that redacted of their wielders. If objects of power are the convergence of forces based on the collective subconscious, then this may be the original manifestation of the event. If this is the case, redacted. See Darling Presentation 11.1 for more details. Dinner reservation. Dinner reservations at 7 p.m. at Chez Ambre. Wife will meet you there. Don't be late. Flowers are ready for you at the lobby reception. Remember, she's turning 46.
Objects of power can cause or be results of AWE's altered world events, intrusions upon the perceived reality.
Max, I don't know if you're still watching or if you can even hear this. That's the voice actor for Alan Wake.
The service weapon is, of course, a prime
Right?
example of an OOP, a very powerful one. Ingrained in the Bureau's DNA, a key component in our prime candidate program. Come out of that Russian roulette a winner and you're it. Lose and you're, well, fired. Thank you. I'm Dr. Darling, Head of Research, Federal Bureau of Control.
It's not supposed to be? What do you mean it's not supposed to be? It sounds like the dude who voices Alan Wake, the guy who was doing that video. Like not that he's supposed to be Alan Wake, but it sounds like the same voice. Okay, what's going on over there? Hey buddy, are you okay? Hey, why don't we come down from there? I could just destroy the desk? What the fuck? This chick is strong. Oh, my picture is up on the wall.
Reminder, if you experience an unanticipated building shift, follow these simple steps. 1.
I wonder if my portrait
Search
has
the
replaced all
room
the
for any
portraits.
altered items or objects of power. 2. Carry the altered item or object of power to the nearest safe room. 3. Wait for Bureau staff to find
knew their
you
voice sounded the
and
same.
object. If there are no altered items or objects of power in the vicinity, then reach your supervisor via the nearest intercom and await further instructions. Thank you for your attention.
In some ways, like, collectibles are kind of a lazy way of telling the story, but I kind of liked how Alan Wake did it. And I'm thinking that this game probably does it in another pretty decently respectable way. Where, like, it's not necessary to find all the collectibles, you just get a broader picture.
Reminder, if you experience an unanticipated building shift, follow these simple
I think
steps.
I just listened to this, right?
1. Search the room.
Yeah, I just listened to this. So right now, wait, so the building obviously shifted. I think when they say building shifts, it means like the room actually shifted. What the fuck? I don't know if they've been there this whole time. Central executive. What is this thing? It's a shelter. Looks like it did not keep anybody particularly safe. Damage boost. What did the other thing do? Grip. Energy gained from headshots, 17%. I mean, I doubt Dr. Casper Darling is the same person as Alan Wake in game, but it's a neat coincidence. I really like all the cool little memos and data entries you can find in Control, just because I think they leverage the medium really well. But I get it would be much easier to digest a story if it didn't have collectible hunting and shit sit in menus. It's not even so much as that. It's like as long as the story can stand on its own without the collectibles is what matters. The collectibles should just be something that gives you a deeper understanding or something along those lines. And I imagine that the story can stand on its own without all the collectibles. For Marshall's eyes only. Marshall, we checked out the suspected AWE in Duluth. Wasn't anything. Just like the house fire before this, and the malfunctioning clothes dryer before that. My team is getting pretty sick of duds. We need to find a better way to sort the fake AWEs from the real things. Or you need to rotate these field agents off for a bit. Anyway, we're en route to Sherman Ranch, next one on the list. Let's hope it's a little livelier there. Sincerely, Special Agent Kinum. I can't go in that one. Right. I guess I can close the door myself. And I'll be safe. Can you get off the ceiling? Oh, what the fuck? Dude, she fucking... What is the reason behind her being so fucking physically strong? She hits like a truck. I feel like I'd rather be hit by a truck than her.
Tried to invade me earlier. The hiss burrowing into everything in this place.
Is the hiss your enemy?
Alright, it's our enemy.
It's our enemy.
That babble's contagious. It burrows in like an infuriating melody that makes you hum it over and over.
Urban legends. Summary. Urban legends are believed to affect the creation of altered materials, but can also dictate the characteristics of an altered world event. Urban legends are understood as the modern evolution of Jung's archetypes. We recognize certain redacted, informed by our own redacted, and popularized by our media. We have additionally proven that urban legends can even be artificially redacted in popular culture using redacted. Our Bureau-made anthology television program. Once the seeds are sown, human imagination exacerbates the details. Certain paranatural phenomenon can contain clear elements of popularized folklore. AWEs that only occur on Redacted, a pair of scissors that consume human Redacted, through 2 punctures of the Redacted. These details, living in the minds of so many, have been given strength through belief. Urban legends are not just stories for children. They are paranatural realities waiting to happen. Refer to file 4-93-6942 for full report. Joseph, I think the melee is supposed to be a telekinetic pulse, new director powers, I guess. Maybe it was something to do with her imaginary friend who makes the spiral patterns. I don't actually know. This lore super inspires me. It was basically the basis of an RPG campaign I last year, at least for the start of it. Are you talking about the one that was like a SCP type of campaign? One thing real quick I was going to mention. I think this is only occur on in Alaska. A pair of scissors that consume human... I don't know, through 2 punctures, maybe blood. Yeah, I wish you would. I kind of wish I'd joined that one. I'm hoping to run something interesting. I kind of want to run Kids on Bikes, or that other one, the one I have a bunch of books for. Probably won't ever use. Oh, I need to fix my bookshelf. What is it called? Tales from the Loop and Things from the Flood. I want to run a game based on one of those 2 systems. I found the pyramid. Do I need to jump down? Yeah, I guess. Oh, boss fight time, I guess. That was close. That was close. What is going on? Oh, that's creepy and I love it. Because Alaska, we're not allowed words. Yeah, I think you would have liked it. I'm actually going to test this a good time. I'd love to join a game in one of those systems sometime. Yeah, I was thinking about running a full-fledged campaign. Originally, I wanted to do like Tales from the Loop, and then like have like there be like a time skip, and then you continue the campaign and Things from the Flood. Having like 2 or 3 arcs in each system. The game, I'll be honest, the game system for Tales from the Loop.
You did it. We did it.
The game system, no, I'm good. The game system for Tales from the Loop seems like not really my flavor. Oh, I got a fast travel and outfit. I can change my outfit in this game? Okay, cool. Someone's talking to me though. Was not paying attention to that. Yeah, I find that the game systems for Tales from the Loop, I feel like would hinder. I know Leanne specifically doesn't really care for them. So that might not happen for that game system, but I could definitely use the world through playing with the simpler. Ooh. See, this is why this control game reminds me a lot of SCP. This is a containment procedure. This jukebox is in here for a reason. Can I? Federal Bureau of Control. I can't really get on the thing here. Because I find Kids with Bikes, the game system seems a lot more in line with what you'd expect of D&D, whereas Tales from the Loop has almost a Shadowrun kind of quality to its mechanics.
I can't tell you how happy I am to talk to somebody sane.
The feeling's mutual.
I'm going to be surprised if some of this was inspired by SCP.
Dr. Darling's assistant.
My turn. Should I lie?
Jesse Faden. I'm just visiting.
I should have lied.
Oh, shit. You're the new director.
Oh,
Hold on. We're coming out.
they already know I'm the new director. Probably because all the paintings changed.
Director Faden.
Call me Jessie.
Okay, Jesse. I'm Emily. Look, somehow this hostile force, this...
Hiss?
that works? Somehow the hiss managed to infiltrate the building without any warning.
And just like that, my name for it is official. The hiss. Like the sound of poison gas leaking in.
We're in full lockdown. It seems to have spread everywhere and to everyone not protected by an HRA. And, extraordinarily, you. You are the director, and that makes you special by definition. Trench is no longer the director, obviously. I'm sorry, I'm talking too much. This whole situation is just a lot.
Imagine getting
Trench
a
is
job
dead.
running a company like this,
Shot.
or not a company, but a bureau like
I found his
this,
body.
just through merit of finding the previous person's body.
Do I tell her it looked like a suicide?
The service weapon.
Also, and this can sound crazy, but he keeps appearing to me, saying things. It's hard to make out, but he told me to cleanse the control point, push the hiss out. The whole room shifted around.
You did that? And you entered the building when it was already in the lockdown before you became the new director? How?
I'm not ready to tell her about you yet.
A janitor let me in.
I love it. This is fucking unbelievable. I can't even... Look, Jesse, I have a million questions, and you probably have a million more.
Like, do you know my brother Dylan?
Ooh.
Not yet.
But there's something I need to ask you to do first. If you can cleanse a control point, then you can maybe cure those infected or possessed by the hiss. Because if that's possible, our options are very different.
Emily Pope. I don't know her, but I like her already. She's the opposite of the faceless agency I've blamed for what happened to me for so long. But
So
I can't trust her
she
yet.
doesn't like the control.
Or rather, the bureau she's a part of.
Yes,
You're now the director of it.
I can try.
I'm speaking for you, of course. We can try it together. Okay. You with me? We did it before. Push the hiss out.
Oh, their body just faded.
It didn't work. The hiss has burrowed too deep.
Not only did it not work, it completely erased her. What is all this? Hiss research. The hiss, but wait, we just named it the hiss. These papers make no sense. The hiss manifest in human host in numerous ways. The most common and least intense form is seen in the many corrupted agents floating throughout the Bureau. Who typed this up? The Hiss agents have maintained their human appearance, undergoing no obvious physical transformation. The most notable distinction from an unaffected human is the fact that they levitate. These Hiss have displayed no aggressive behavior. They only seem interested in vocalizing the strange incantation ad infinitum. Perhaps these vessels are only meant to propagate the Hiss corruption, like spores or Wi-Fi boosters. Or are they cocoons preparing to enter their next stage of evolution? When attacked, Hiss agents disappear, perhaps entering the state of invisibility or undergoing a transformation into a purely resonant form. Research is ongoing. Refer to file blank for full report. File redacted. Oops, I said blank. All right. Hiss guard. The Bureau has many internal security personnel. The Hiss was quick to take advantage of this fact. His guards used the standard issue bullpup rifles that carried prior to corruption, while the armored guards carry pump-action shotguns. They have no observed paranatural abilities, with the exception of that certain Hiss guards are protected by shielding of dense Hiss resonance, capable of stopping bullets. Is this shielding a result of prolonged Hiss corruption? Does the Hiss mature an organic host over time? More data is needed. Do the Hiss target individuals with combat training? Does the Hiss have the level of cognition? Cognitions? I don't know that word. Or that variation of that word anyways. Does it utilize hosts for tasks they are best suited for? Combat-trained hosts are reserved for combat. These are all questions for later, though it is obvious that corrupted individuals retain knowledge on the use of their weapons. Refer to file corrupted for or redacted for full report. All right.
Ripping it out rips them apart.
Ripping it out rips them apart.
Jesse,
Hold on.
over here.
This room looks
need to make a plan, Jesse.
familiar. This whole building's gonna feel like a maze, dude. Oh, I don't need to go in. Hi, director. Or not director.
I can't
misspoke.
cleanse them.
I saw. It was worth a shot. Thank you, Director. Jesse.
I'm gonna tell her why I'm here. I'll risk it.
Listen, the Bureau was involved in an
Yeah, I figured that's how that word
incident
worked, but I
in
wasn't
my
sure how to
hometown
pronounce it.
Ordinary, 17 years ago. The Bureau came in and covered the whole thing up. I've been looking for this place for a long time.
That's enough. Maybe that's too much already. I can't tell her about Dylan and the rest yet.
I've seen mentions of an Altered World event case dealing with Ordinary. You were at Ground Zero as a child? It was one of the big ones, and before my time. And very classified. I can try to dig out some old files for you. My boss, Casper Darling, would know, but he's missing. I think he knew this was coming, or suspected. He came up with the HRAs, the Hadron Resonance Amplifiers. I think they're what saved us. Or a few of us. And Director Trench would know.
Trench, the ghost, or whatever he is, he mentioned something called the Hotline. Said I should find it.
It's another object of power, like the gun, an old Bakelite telephone. A direct line of communication between the director and the board. Maybe he can talk to you more clearly through that. I mean, Trench has years and years of experience. He might know how to destroy the Hiss.
Wonder what happened
Where
to
is the
Trench now?
hotline?
Why did Trench lose
It's kept
his
in the
spot?
communications department through the mailroom. It's part of this sector, so we can
Command-
access it even with the lockdown in place. We'll get the door open for you.
Okay, that's my next stop.
That's Tomasi's department. He's the head of communications. I don't think he had an HRA. He kind of made a point about not wearing one earlier. Keep an eye out.
Okay, will do.
They call me the director. But that's not me. I'm not a director type. I'm not a leader.
You are now, Missy.
Why am I here? I think you already know. Yes, I came for my brother, but there are other reasons too. I said I was looking for answers, but I might never understand them. I'm not looking for proof. This is already it. More than enough. No matter what they told me all those years, I know it's real now. I didn't imagine this. I want to be a part of this world.
I
What
know,
scares
man.
me
Joe,
shitless
I
is
was
that
thinking the same
finally
thing.
found it. Only to see the Hiss destroy it all.
That phone is ringing. The phone is ringing.
I know this is all new to you, so don't hesitate to ask me.
Enter the communications department to find the hotline. The only person you should fail is yourself, Secretary Trench.
Anything you want to know. There are no stupid questions. The hotline should be in the communications department.
Origin of hiss.
Where did the hiss come from?
I'm not sure. You said the hiss was here when you entered. Did you see anything like that outside before you came in?
No. No, just inside.
The source is internal then. See, the oldest house is a sprawling complex with openings to other places as well. I don't even know where to start looking. But in the context, it's good news. The lockdown holds. The hiss escaping the building would be the end. Pretty shitty world out there if you ask me, but I wouldn't want the hiss to destroy it.
With you on that, Emily. You mentioned the oldest house. What is it?
This building, the Bureau headquarters, the oldest house, is a shifting place. You've seen it. It transcends its physical limits.
I've been to New York a few times. How didn't I notice this place?
It's an attribute of the building. This is a place of power. The oldest house doesn't like attention, so unless you're purposely trying to find it, you don't, which is perfect for us. The work we do here is essential, but unstable. The Bureau prefers not to be noticed. And we need strong walls to make sure nothing gets out.
So without you, I never would have found the front door.
Okay.
Who is you?
This Trench guy. I keep hearing him in my head. Is he a ghost? Haunting me?
I doubt we're talking about a ghost in the traditional sense, but an echo maybe. See, if he was killed by the service weapon, your gun, maybe it's his final thoughts recorded by the bullet in his brain, like a deep space probe sending back data. But that's just a hypothesis on my part. I need the gun to research it.
But who is it?
And you better hold on to that given the circumstances.
I
part
think
in
I
the
will.
story?
Yeah. Can you tell me what an object of power is exactly? This is all, well, new to me.
Don't worry, I love going over the basics. So objects of power are mundane objects that house paranatural energies and have developed a link to the astral plane and can thus be controlled, which is what differentiates them from altered items, which are still housings of paranatural forces, but are more volatile and cannot be bound in the peri-utilitarian sense.
That's a lot of words I didn't
Did
quite
she
get.
memorize this?
Got it. Thanks.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. This is going to be explained later on.
So HRA stop you.
You want to look that one up for me, Joe?
It seems that way. I mean, I hadn't even
I know,
heard of an
I didn't even
HRA
feel like
until
trying to
a few
pronounce
weeks ago
it.
when Dr. Darling started handing them out. Well, I began analyzing mine as soon as I got it. I mean, each one, it seems to emit a powerful short-range frequency way beyond anything I've ever seen.
Doesn't the timing seem
Para-utilitarian?
suspicious?
I thought that too.
Doesn't para
Dr.
mean like
Darling usually likes to
all-encompassing?
unveil his latest breakthrough
So
in big
all-encompassing
presentations.
utilitarian?
With these, he just passed them out. Yeah, his behavior makes me wonder
Oh,
what
okay.
exactly
Well, I don't know why I
he
thought
knew.
para meant all-encompassing other than... Yeah, para doesn't even seem like... Now that I think about it, mentally,
Emily.
para does not.
I'm sure I'll have more questions soon.
Just let me know.
Paranormal utilization. That makes sense. I get that. I don't know why I thought for some reason the root para had something to do with that. Conceptual materials. This game is a much more traditional kind of RPG than Alan Wake was. Dialogue paths. Alright, I'm gonna go up the stairs real quick. don't have clearance for that. This is back the way I came. I don't see much of a reason to go this way. Oh, things are much more mundane now that I've killed the boss figure that was down there. Just want to make sure I'm not missing anything. Undefined reading. Undefined reading. I like how all the technology is older, the computers and everything, probably to keep certain aspects, certain of these creatures off of the technology. I was gonna say, isn't this the direction to the... Wait. It all loops back in on itself. It's confusing. I mean, in space it makes sense. Why did I go through the whole ordeal earlier, though? Oh, it's just a radio. I thought maybe there'd be more. Oh yeah, it's all Cold War era and retro future crypt monitors and shit. I love it. Yeah, and it's probably to keep things off of an internal program or system or something. Approved terminology reminder. Nope, that's not the new one. The new one is shifted bathroom complaint. Listen, I know you can't control building shifts, but the executive level restroom has been missing for weeks now. I worked my ass off in the Islamabad station for 3 years. I've earned the right to a nice workplace shitter. If you can't bring it back, at least find out where it went. D. Rodriguez. the executive shitter has been missing for weeks now. That's funny. Looks like that's all there is to discover. It looks like the right way to go is right here. Seems like there's more combatants down there.
Our welcome message.
Maybe not. Maybe that's just them speaking, communicating the hiss. Still don't have security clearance. How do I get clearance? Always been a new one. I want this to be true. It's not. Are you still alive? No. Oh, there's an evil dude there. Travel cost. Summary. Visited the following Nevada accommodations: Desert Sun Inn, Big Sky Motel, Starlight Motel, In and Out, Aztec Court, Sleepy Bear Motel, Silver Spurs Ranch, El Gato Blanco Inn, A+ Lodge. Accommodations, $831.29. Meals, $714.84. Gasoline, $295.12. Minibar, $313.61. This dude spent an astronomical sum of money on fucking food compared to sleeping arrangements. Like, holy shit, dude, you spent so much money. I do wonder if a motel called the Ocean View is going to be found in a landlocked state. But hey, I guess I'm not paid to think, right? And for the record, I again request that you give us the budget to get 2 rooms each night. Agent Rowley and myself are very tired of sleeping in the same room. See you on the road. Agent L. Hines. The boys in research said performing rituals may help identify any places of power. Drinking those little whiskeys is my ritual. Dude, this dude spent so much fucking money. Oh, what the fuck? I wonder which way is the right way to go. Looks like it's more combat to be had. What the hell? Research and protocol. Hiss barrier. The Hiss resonance field is a physical impediment that is difficult to define. Hiss barriers appear as ways to impede escape or access by Bureau personnel. 2 methods have been discovered for lowering them. 1. Destroy the multiple concentrated resonance sources found in the vicinity. 2. Destroy the Hiss entities in the area. The resonance field seems to require support for their size and density for other, non-connected sources of Hiss resonance. Without the ability to draw from these sources, the barrier will fall. Does an inactive structure made of Hiss resonance qualify as a conscious being? Does the distinction made any difference when considering the Hiss? Does this distinction make, not made? What does the very act of building walls to prevent our movement tell us about the Hiss? To what degree is it watching and planning? Refer to file redacted for full report. Dude spent $300+ in booze and wrote it off as a workplace expenditure. Yeah, and he said it's my ritual when he's out doing shit. Oh, you are standing on my keyboard, sweetie. Come here. I hope you didn't just close a whole bunch of shit down. Am I still up? I'm still up. I'm still recording. Okay, I'm good. Unstable area notice. Due to recent fluctuations in the nearest control point, this area's stability has been downgraded to yellow. Reference chart. Green, stable. Yellow, low possibility of unanticipated building shifts. Orange, high likelihood of unanticipated building shifts. Red, frequent unanticipated building shifts. She's probably mad at me because she wants to go to bed. She, is trying to hold me accountable for a bedtime. That's what I get for getting an animal that wants to have a set routine when I, myself, am not functioning adult good enough to have a set routine. Ooh, I like this. Hold on, there's more back here that I wanted to explore a little bit. Oh, I can't go that way.
Yes, it's overpowering here.
YOLO! No, this is a bad idea. This is a really bad idea. Ah, my first death to something stupid like that. Isn't that great? I'm stupid. And to think I was going to... Oh, it put me back here. I wasn't expecting it to throw me back here.
There it is again. Our welcome message.
Do I have to redo all the shit that I did? No, it doesn't look like it. Okay, it doesn't look like it's going to force me to gather everything. Machine God. I had a dream, and I built the thing I saw in my dream. A machine that will contain God, but not the God you know or the ones anyone knows. A new God. This machine will be his body, his heart, and his mind. I made it just like the dream showed me. I used the motor from the refrigerator and the coils from my toaster, and the fans plus the timing belt from my car's engine, and the wheels from my son's skateboard. God can't move yet, but the dream said he would learn how on his own. I said that really weird. This is just a beginner's body. Like a baby's, but a machine instead. God only needs a place to start. If you want to interview me, please contact me at the address on the envelope. My phone does not work anymore. I had to use the dialing plate on God. Joe, this is all very spicy. It's a little too dark here. I'm going to turn up the brightness just a little bit. He's got a bunch of achievements. Mr. Governor, I called the police, but they never came to my house. I got a problem and you got to send folk to fix it. I got my wife one of them singing fishes on the walls. It's not a real fish. It sings when you hit a button. But it's got the devil in it. It flies around at night and sings devil songs. Says lots of cuss words. The devil got in my house 'cause of the fish, and you got to come handle it. My wife is real upset. When can you come? Sincerely, Dwayne Barr. I feel like I should have read that in a different voice. I wasn't expecting it to be like that. I could have swapped up the voice though. Let's destroy this desk. Just for shits and giggles. Oh, hold on. There's so much stuff to pick up. Greetings, Director Trench. I'd like to thank you for approving my request for the Dead Letters Archive. Cataloging the Bureau's collection of delinquent mail will provide an extremely handy database that research teams can use to search for any connections or related topics found among the letters. Aside from the more functional purposes, the archive will allow us to preserve these windows into authentic human encounters with the paranatural world. The letters came to us from various places and times, gathered by the Postal Service as undeliverable. The Bureau is the perfect home for them. I realize not all letters contain accounts of genuine paranatural events, but even the erroneous ones allow us insight into how the unknown is perceived by real people. Of course, I will first compile a system to allow us to analyze the letters for any information or suspected connections to AWEs and other altered materials. So thank you again. Can't wait to delve into my dead letters. P. Bartwell. I cannot go. Oh, I can go here. The noise suggested there's villains to fight. Oh, hello. I wasn't ready to fight you, though. The explanation for the dead letters? Yeah. Punch! Oh, okay. Well, that was a headshot. Okay. Oh, okay, good. I thought I was gonna get stuck in the infinite loop. I thought I'd soft lock myself. Whoa, come on now. I only want to run when I'm pressing shift. Oh, I was kind of hoping there'd be like an animation for jumping and punching, but no, I just kind of dropped me to the ground. Now it actually looks like a office building. Huh. There's the communications department. That's what I was looking for.
Just look at it. 8 inches wide and capable of storing a whopping 80 kilobytes. Stolen by our friends at the CIA, the disk held the launch codes to Soviet nukes. This is not the disk, of course, but one exactly like it. A perfect fusion of concepts vibrating in the Cold War era collective unconscious. A receptacle. It is a receptacle for dangerous energies to hone in on. And they did. We don't have the details, but when things started flying around the disk, it was transferred to us. It's an object of power. OOP. Oops. Oh, and it can launch things telekinetically through the air. To date, we've launched maybe 3 dozen pencils. And once, we even launched a cup.
This guy seems so excited.
Communications. We're on the right track.
Maybe I should wait to do all the investigating. Oh. Shit really went bad here, huh? He's an enthusiastic dad ready to show off all the cool science trademark to his kids. Oh, I can't go anywhere up here. Probably because of the lockdown. Oh, hey. Oh. I was going to try to save him. Whoa. Dude, that looks sick. Anybody safe in here? No. Unfortunate. Okay, I'm gonna keep with the health recovery. Oh. Collectibles, correspondence. Book Club, Simpson. Book Club Notes for Penny by L. Simpson. So I don't really read a lot of sci-fi, but as far as space operas go, this was alright. The title, Unless You, could refer to a bunch of things in the book, I guess, but I thought it was a little vague and stupid. The way the characters kept throwing it around almost like a catchphrase got really annoying real fast. Oh, real annoying, not really. The best part of the story was the space battles. I sided with the Fixers, obviously, because they had the coolest tech and their motives made the most sense to me. Honestly, if I had to choose between some hoity-toity flowers and guns space hippies or a badass bunch of warriors who go around devouring planets like cheap sushi on Sunday, I know who I'm picking. That scene where they invade City Planet and convert the entire population using those brainworms, and that space dog fight between those two ace pilots, there's where I got the word two. Sign me the fuck up. What kind of ruined the whole thing for me was when my favorite character got killed not even halfway through the story by getting a battery cylinder launched into his face by a gravitational anomaly. His death didn't feel necessary at all. Dude, that's the same thing that just fucking happened to the dude back there. So this was his favorite character, huh? He doesn't look that dead to me.
An object of power. It's like the hiss of last
Oh, now I can crouch?
need to cleanse it.
Now it's giving me the ability to crouch. else over here? Can't jump that high. Nope. Don't have the clearance for that yet. Ooh. Grab it. I found the floppy disk. Oh, the thing from the video. What's it? Why? Oh, I think it just got pacified by the thing in my head. Floppy disk can be bound to gain launch telekinesis. Teach us to believe.
It's harder to hear you when I'm here. It's like the channel's been changed. The board's in charge here. They're pyramids in the Bureau seal. Are they really the ones pulling the strings?
I wonder
I'm not their director. I'm no
who
one's
the
director.
What the fuck? I've been moved. I wonder who the oh, hold E to grab highlighted objects. Cool. Cool. Oh, that's fucking cool. Thank you for giving me this power, game. Oh my god, that's amazing. Ooh. Why would I use the gun if I can do this? Nothing else is grabbable. Why ever use the gun if I could just fucking do that? What the fuck? That's awesome. The floppy disk is now bound or delivered. The hiss antagonist is seeking our astral plane.
There you are. You were gone. Cut off. I got it. Just like you wanted, right? This will help me fight the hiss.
Why would I ever go back to using regular attacks now? You're already practically dead, dude.
Emily said that the hotline can be reached through the moon.
You said that the hotline could be reached through what? I didn't hear that. I was too busy enjoying my newfound powers. Although it doesn't retroactively explain those things, LOL. The throw power is sick as fuck. Also now it finally makes sense that doors randomly open. No, it does not retroactively explain why the doors randomly open. But I get what you mean. Is there more to explore over here? Who the fuck are you? Sit down. Fuck, dude. No way. Why are those swinging? Is it just an effect of me throwing shit around? Why are you just floating there? I feel like they gave Jessie her melee attack before they decided where in the game you get telekinesis. I have no clue, Joe. That's a really good observation. Still can't get in here.
Locked.
Ooh, what's this?
Maybe there's a key.
Hey, clearance level 1.
This must open the door.
I wonder if I've unlocked any new outfits. I wonder at what point do I unlock new outfits. Oh, that's the darkest room I've been in so far. None of these bathrooms have lights. American
You're
Overnight.
listening to America Overnight, mystifying the airwaves for more than 29 years. Thank you for staying up with us. Ghosts. We've had many callers over the years tell us of haunted voices and other phantasmagorical phenomena. Today, friend of the show, Dr. Quincy Reagan, tells his story. Quincy, thanks. This is something I experienced while staying at the Chili Pines Hotel in Macon for last year's Suspicion Con. I was in room 47. The night manager, an avid listener of the program, insisted I take this particular room. Now, the manager explained that years back, the body of a man was discovered under the bed, inside that wooden border that motel beds tend to have. And the body had been there a week, he said. Guests had stayed there, sleeping with the corpse a foot below them. They only found the body when housekeepers complained about the smell. Hauntings have been reported in room 47 ever since. I happily took the room. I fell asleep pretty quick, checking under the bed first, of course. No ghosts visited me, no chilly spots or flickering lights. But when I woke up, I found myself under the bed. It was dark, stiflingly hot. Luckily, I was able to push the mattress off and crawl out before I suffocated. The night manager was kind enough to find me another room.
Oh, there you have it, listeners. What we call ghosts take many forms. Quincy was brave enough to tell his story, and I encourage you to keep calling and writing whenever you encounter something strange, something you can't explain. Maybe you're seeing colors that we have no name for. Maybe your toaster is possessed. Remember, dear listeners, when no one else believes you, we do. America Overnight, we'll be right back.
Somewhere along the line, things went weird. No one was sure how this happened, whether it was something caused by someone or something, or if it just happened by itself. There were a lot of stories. Everyone had a theory of how it had happened, of which maybe the weirdest and perhaps only fittingly something out here was the talk about a strange golden space helmet that someone had found in a secret research project to replicate and manufacture those helmets. It was said that the helmet opened a way to another place, different from this one, but whether that other was actually a place or just something that came over you when you were wearing the helmet, no one knew, not even the scientist in charge of the project. In any case, or so the myth went, the helmets, or the people trying them on, brought the others closer to here, and things got weird. Things that people had learned to take for granted, like technology and physics and religions and time and stuff, just stopped working like they used to, stopped altogether, or became something different. There were lots of accidents and terrible catastrophes at first, and most people died and disappeared. And in some places, it rained flowers, and in others, blood. And sometimes the other was very close, and everything ripped and warped as something big in the other passed close by. And sometimes it was even almost like the old times. In time, people adjusted and adapted and learned to use the new things and laws to fix some of the old. But mostly, as time went by, people just forgot that things had ever been different, and the weird became normal. Everyone, at least everyone who believed in the myth, thought that the golden helmets and those who wore them were bad, and they seemed to have a point. For those in the golden helmets, even while they were hardly ever seen anymore, were often on those rare occasions doing bad things. Luckily, the other gave many people strange abilities, and a few heroes rose to fight the bad things. And there were lots of those bad things, and lots of good things as well. But now, even more than before the other, things were ambiguous and never simple or clear. And people rarely could tell the good from the bad. In any case, things went on, and it was almost never boring. Who wrote this? Report to Dr. Tarling. That was interesting. I'm glad I actually stumbled across that. That was kind of cool to read. I know, right, Joe? Whoa, did I just pull that out of the wall? Oh, I'm pressing E. I'm not meaning to press E. I didn't know I could pull shit out of the wall. Or was I grabbing things through the wall? I think I might have been grabbing things through the wall. Whoa! Hello! I lost that radio. Oh, I'm back at the control point. Alright, this is the door I need to go through with clearance. I'm left more confused than before. Yeah, telekinesis has infinite ammo because if there isn't an object to pick up, I'll just grab a chunk of wall. Ah. Oh. Oh, what are you? Hello.
They can fly now.
Oh, this is a legitimate boss. Oh shit. Oh. It's Tomasai, the communication instructor. You're better with names than I am, Joe. I'm sure she did. I'm just really bad with names. And if I'm not paying enough attention when the name's said, I just won't even cognitively remember what it was said. Crouch! Okay, now I need to get over to those guys because I dropped health. Oh shit. Oh! That just looked so funny when it smacked me in the head like that. Yeah, I mean, so does Jesse, though. Oh, shit. Seems like there's not really anything stopping. It feels like the gun is hit scanned. Because, like, even if with the wall here in my way, as long as I can get my gun around, my cursor to the area that he is, it's going to hit him. Which means it's like a hit scan. There's no actual projectile.
I have a feeling he'll be back. Let's stay focused.
I guess you
should be
gotta
past the
push
mail
these
room.
progressive with that health. Yeah, I was actually trying to do it without getting the health, to be honest. That's why you didn't see me run towards it. This is clearly a ladder, but it's not gonna let me on it, I guess. Yeah, I didn't succeed the first time though. Oh, it's just another door I could have taken to get in here. I keep trying to use E to grab stuff, and now it grabs stuff. Floppy disk. Must be contained in a cell with no other loose material. The object is an 8-inch diskette containing Soviet-era nuclear launch codes. When bound, the object allows para-utilitarians to telekinetically lift material and throw it a short distance. The object is currently bound to Redacted for research purposes. Stolen from a Soviet military base located in Redacted by agents Redacted and Redacted with the CIA, the diskette contained launch codes to Redacted missiles believed to be reserved for use against Redacted. After being returned to America, the diskette began throwing computational hardware at members of the decoding team. An informant in the CIA tipped the Bureau off, and it was requisitioned by agents the next day. Hiss evaluated. Summary. His elevated agents display abilities similar to telekinetic competencies observed in Bureau para-utilitarians. Some prefer to charge their targets, while others launch objects at them. Telekinetic attacks have been ineffective against the Hiss elevated due to their own talent in the area. They do not use any weaponry except their own paranatural capabilities. Some Hiss elevated have been seen levitating while strapped into chairs. This is likely the result of individuals being corrupted while undergoing cognitive recording and parapsychology. How are they able to use paranatural abilities? It is possible that these individuals were bound to objects of power prior to corruption. It is also worth considering that the Hiss resonance can identify and express latent paranatural ability in the individuals it corrupts. The Rangers are the Bureau's well-trained and well-armed expeditionary forces. Their Hiss corrupted counterparts are equally formidable. Prior to corruption, Rangers were trained to use a variety of weapons in order to face any threat found during AWE response or threshold exploration. What the hell? Did my stream information just revert? No. I just hadn't updated. That was weird. I don't know what the fuck just happened on my screen over here. Consider the advanced training the HISS Rangers are capable of applying to their situation. Is it feasible to consider the human mind still remains intact to some degree? Or is the HISS able to tap into this combat training and utilize it? Further observation is required. Alright, go ahead and exit that.
Alright, take this down. The situation in Cuba has been evaluated by the relevant authorities.
Alberto Tomasi, head of comms.
Staff at the U.S. Embassy in Havana was
The
caused
Hiss
by
got him.
sonic weaponry in the hands of a foreign power. Numerous personnel have damage to the inner ear, but most are expected to make a full recovery. Of course, the event also damaged their cellular walls, but we can't blame that on some stupid noise gun. Thank God no local doctors. Honestly, inside a U.S. embassy. Talk about good luck, huh? So much. Hey, are you still recording this?
Sounds like he should not have been still recording that.
The hotline can't be far now.
Hotline chamber. Boutte supplement. I think that says Boutte. According to their testimony, the agents have been transported from the Boutte home to a roadside motel named the Ocean View Motel and Casino and discovered a room key by performing a ritual. See file MOT-01. The key opened a door marked with an inverted black pyramid, which they only learned after a lengthy period of trial and error. After pulling another motel card found inside this room, they were transported to the oldest house. The disappearances of the home's owner and the other locals of Boutte have been attributed to the light switch cord. The Ocean View Motel is also known to have many doors and pathways. Since the occurrence, identical light switch cords to the one found in the Boutte home have begun appearing throughout the oldest house. At the time of writing, redacted light cords have been found in the oldest house, located in the redacted and redacted sectors. These all access the Ocean View Motel, though how exactly this link operates is redacted, but initial hypothesis center on Boutte AWE as a redacted. Oh, hold on.
All right, take this down.
Nope, already listened to that. Alright, I'm probably going to call it soon anyways, or for this game, because I want to play some, I want to try out that new Amnesia game a little bit before I go to bed. Hotline security log. Director Trench, Custodian. Alright, hold on. This is the most recent one. 11:11 p.m. Carol Bishop. Oh, there's the director
Ocean View
Trench.
Motel and Casino. Green logic. The light switch cord. Door marked with a black pyramid.
Whoa.
Have we been here before? No. I've stayed at a lot of roadside motels across the country, on the road, on the run,
Where did I
on
just
the
get
radar. This feels like
It's supposed to be the
all of them,
Oceanside Motel.
something recognized from a dream.
Hello? Anyone here?
Can I go outside? No. Oh. Huh. Seems to be altering which room is open. Nothing of note in this room. Nothing of note in this room. $222, $224. Pair of keys.
Key has a black pyramid on it.
Key has a black pyramid on it. So it only opens those 3 doors though. What the fuck? Doesn't seem like it's changing anything out here. Oh, now there's a bridge across. Complete the astral plane challenge. Oh! Oops. Hey, fuck that. Nothing I was doing was doing anything to that boy. Expect compulsive weekly calls.
It is a phone. It's an object of power. It doesn't connect to any typical network. A direct line to the astral plane and the board. And my hypothesis is, under the right conditions, to other planes of existence as well.
Is that... What the fuck?
A director needs a team. My management team. These people know the secrets of the Bureau as well as I do. Some even better. Darling, Tomasi, Salvador, Marshall. Marshall especially, my head of operations. She sees right through me. She knows I don't like relying on people. The only person you should fail is yourself. But things change when you become director.
Oh boy.
I have it. The hotline. I can reach Trench. Well, listen to him. He feels more like an echo. An...
Oh my god, this thing's gonna take
It took
forever.
us a long time to learn how to stabilize the control points, the ley lines, the meridians of the oldest house. Darling found a way to soothe this beast. We discovered we must cleanse control points of all interference. It's my duty as the director, like Northmore before me. I couldn't manage it in my own house.
Yeah.
At my home.
Yep.
I'll damn
I was thinking the very same thing, Joe.
Without the control points, the oldest house would swallow us alive.
Kitty?
Be sealed inside an
Hi,
endless
sweetie.
labyrinth. No one would hear
Hi.
her screams. If an enemy ever managed to corrupt the
Who's a
control
good
points,
girl?
it'd be over.
Oh, it's only 11:45. I thought it was later than that.
I need to.
Oh, Kitty. I hope she didn't just stop that mid-sentence, because chances are I won't be going back to check on that. Well, geez,
Get back to
Kitty.
Emily.
Collectibles. Hotline. Did she stop at midway? Can I fast forward? I can't fast forward. Alright, well, we're just going to skip onto the hotline.
I can hear the hotline ringing in my dreams, constantly ringing. Ringing so loud I can't hear the voice I'm straining to understand. Why don't I pick up? It's a secure line of communication with the board. They would tell me what I need to know. Do I fear their answers? Would they have warned me of this threat? I didn't see it coming.
Alright, good night, Joe. Thanks for tuning
In
in.
our midst, a conspiracy plotted right behind me. I can't trust anyone. I must assume all my intel has been manipulated. The hotline is the only channel I can trust. Bind it, control it.
I'll probably upload this on my YouTube channel too if you ever want to go like check it out again.
It can't be
Or
tampered
catch up with stuff you missed. But I think you've already watched
Lifeline to the
playthroughs.
astral plane and the board. I must seek guidance soon. I'll rest first. I'm so tired. Always tired now. But I must reach the hotline. I think I'm under attack. An attack of dementia, exhaustion. It's a brain cloud making me forget. The hotline. I must reach the hotline. A director needs a team. My management team. These people know the secrets of the Bureau as well as I do. Some even better. They have proven themselves. Darling, Tomasi, Salvador, Marshall. Marshall especially, my head of operations.
I'm probably going to have to fight all of them as
She
boss
sees right
fights.
through me. She knows I don't like relying on people. The only person you should fail is yourself. So I followed my own orders. Northmore hated my guts for that. But things change when you become director. You suddenly see this dark void for the horror show it truly is, filled with screaming fear we pretend to control. Sand leaks through my fingers. The roses I pruned in the garden back when I still had a family, all dead. Heat escapes my body. My thoughts are scattered. The universe keeps expanding. I can't keep up with it alone. When I forget that, things go wrong. And my team has to pick up the pieces. Damage control. To help me get out of my mess. The Ocean View Motel and Casino is a familiar friend to me. I stayed in countless motels like it while investigating AWEs across the country, back in my field agent days. Those roadside motels all bleed together like a dream. Same and not the same. Anywhere and nowhere. The Ocean View operates on dream logic, and the light switch cord leaks out to be found in the most unexpected places, and sometimes successfully encouraged to appear and act as a convenient lock to keep out those not trained in dreamscape navigation. Even Bureau veterans can only find one key in the motel. The key that opens the door marked with the inverted black pyramid. The rest, the many other doors, are still mysteries to us. We're all merely guests there. Even the board. Sometimes I need to visit, just to breathe easier for a while. It beats the numb, sterile apartment I spend my nights in, insulated from everything but myself. I guess that's where the whiskey comes in.
I like the added insight on what's going on.
Something's coming. The whispers growing louder. The worst winter storm in Bureau history. Retribution for my sins. Our sins. This threat could destroy the Bureau, everything I've built. Destroy me. A web spun, turning this place against me. I catch glimpses of it in the corner of my eye. It's just out of reach. Elusive. It's clever. A perverse game of hide and seek. Is this part of an attack? Obfuscating the facts. Dimming my eyes. It's hard to tell. I need answers. I haven't heard back from Darling. I fear for my friend, my closest ally. I think we made a terrible mistake all those years ago. That thing he studies is putting us all in danger. It's my duty as director to keep the Bureau safe. It'll be difficult. What's done can't be undone. There's no easy fix. Magical thinking is a requirement for survival. Pain and suffering are mandatory. To change things, you have to break yourself. I don't know if I have the strength. I'm old and weak. I'm afraid. I can see my hands trembling. I'm losing control.
Maybe that's why he lost control. This was only 18 seconds. The Bureau/game needs you. Oh, hold on. Objects should be inaccessible for use except to the director. Description per utility. Object is a 1960s era red bakelite telephone. The rotary dial has been replaced with a black knob of unknown purpose. The phone weighs redacted. The object allows the director to communicate with the redacted. If used by anyone other than the director, the object will cause lethal redacted. The object is currently bound to Director Trench. Background. The object spontaneously manifested in the director's office, placed on the desk. Director Northmore was the first known Bureau agent to use it. A battery of tests were run on the object, including redacted and redacted, but its origins remain unknown.
Ring, ring. It's Dr. Darling calling. In 1978, a comms department intern heard the hotline ring and picked it up, going against every safety protocol in the manual. She never recovered. And the handful of witnesses required extensive memory repression therapy.
Hi, sweetie.
It is a phone. It's an object of power. It doesn't connect to any typical network. A direct line to the astral plane and the board. And my hypothesis is, under the right conditions, to other planes of existence as well. Our very own Ouija board. Only the director can answer it safely, and what he hears is kept classified.
Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and
People react strongly when I tell them about you. Is it too soon to tell Emily? She might be able to help.
I'm going to go ahead and end this recording session here and this streaming session. Well, maybe not the streaming session. I think I'm just going to swap over to Amnesia. But for now, thank you for watching. And if you enjoyed, please consider following, or if you're on YouTube, leaving a like and subscribing for more. Have a good night. Excuse me.